Hello everyone, I'm Aaron with Arrow to the Sun Tarot. Today I will be doing another collective reading. On my last video I talked about doing readings for all of the signs. I myself am going through a pretty big transition right now. Just finished a big move and things got delayed a little bit. However, I do feel like another collective reading is kind of appropriate right now. And so I'm going to go ahead with that. And I'm going to use the Celtic Cross spread and the Pixie edition of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Let's get started. I hope you enjoy. All right. We have the Knight of Wands for the subject of the reading, the King of Swords for the past, the King of Wands for the present, and the Seven of Wands for the future. We have the Nine of Pentacles crossing the present. For the highest potential energy, we have the Two of Swords. For the outcome, the Knight of Cups. The Sun for hopes and fears. The Judgment for the present environment. And the Death card for the collective energy. Wow. And the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So we have two kings and two knights showing up in the reading. And then three major arcana in a row. Three very powerful cards. The Knight of Wands for the subject of the reading. There's this energy of all of us being really ready to get going with things that in the recent past we have connected to on a very passionate level. This could be new relationship, new job, a new creative project, something that has reignited our flame after a period of time of kind of maybe stagnancy or going around and around with going through the motions of stress and anxiety or worry or fear about what direction we are supposed to be headed. Do we keep this situation or is it not working for us? And so if we have been honest with ourselves, then we are ready to go. And that energy is strong and quick. And it being things that we may have not been used to in the past, we need to keep in mind that we might not know the ins and outs of what we're attempting or what we're taking on, but that's the fun part. That's where we get to learn and that's where we get to grow. The past energy is the King of Swords. We have come to a time of gaining clarity on the direction we're going. We've made the decision to go forward. We have utilized the tools that the universe has provided for us to have confidence in setting forth on our new path. And that's brought us to the energy of the King of Wands. This is a time of fast and rapid growth and stepping into our power and utilizing and discovering our creativity and our inherent gifts that we were given to share. And this energy is going to have us feel aligned with our purpose. It's going to allow us to connect with our own hearts and the hearts of our family, friends, and peers. And whatever gift we have been given to express, this is the time to do it. This is the time to step into our power and set forth. What's crossing that energy is the Nine of Pentacles. We may be holding on to things from the past. We may be clinging to things that made us feel comfortable, made us feel safe and guarded. But this new chapter in life for all of us, this gigantic collective shift that is taking place on this planet right now, needs us all to step into our power, our own personal power, and to be independent. This doesn't mean be alone, but this means that each one of us has the power inside to do what we need to do individually. We all bring something to the table. And by doing this, we level up. We are empowered. Our voice is heard. Our throats open up. Our hearts open up. And by knowing that you have the power, you alone, to achieve your goals and your dreams with the cooperation of those around you, but you are whole and you are enough, and you bring something whole and enough to the table. And fear is the killer here. Fear is what is going to stop that blossoming from happening. And it would just behoove all of us to meditate on that and to operate from a place of loving yourself, loving what you do, being receptive of that love from the universe and those around you, having a clear, clean channel, and saying goodbye to the fear. And by doing so, at the beginning of these things, there may be white noise from the voices of those around you, pressure from society, pressure from parents, pressure from friends, pressure from those that you may see as bullies, voices online. Turn down the volume on all of it. It's white noise. And it's going to get in the way of hearing your voice, what your heart is trying to say, what your soul needs to hear. And by letting go of the distractions or the things that made us feel safe in the past. This could be substances, this could be addiction, this could be anything that built a wall around us for us to feel safe in. But that wall is generally one of fear. And by stepping into our power, that wall is going to want to come down, and feelings of pain or trauma or things that are uncomfortable are without a doubt going to shoot to the surface, and it's going to test our resolve, and it's going to test the decisions we made coming from the place of the King of Swords. But we made these decisions. The clarity came in, and you heard it, and you trusted it. So continue to trust it, and turn down the volume on anything that's making you question or doubt yourself. And the Two of Swords is reminding us that we always have a choice in the matter. No matter what, we can either make our decisions, from a place of fear or love. This is what the Two of Swords means to me right now. It comes up in almost every reading I'm doing. And for me, it means that we always have a choice. There's a fork in the road with every single decision we make, every single action that we take, every thought that you have. You are in control to some extent. And that control lies in your ability to choose. Always. Choose love. Because in the outcome, we have the Knight of Cups. And if you choose love, more love will come. If you choose to take the leap of faith into loving yourself, into seizing your personal power, standing in it, no matter what you hear from the outside, as long as you are following your heart and you are doing what you know is going to make your soul sing, then everything else is just white noise. Everything else is just an obstacle, an illusion. What's real is the voice coming from your heart. And the hopes and fears are the Sun card. So we're hoping that the clouds will break. We're hoping that the clarity will come in, that the good times are coming. And if we've made our decisions with confidence from love, then we will see the sun. And there is nothing to fear. The present energy is judgment. It's a wake-up call. It's the validation from the universe that you are stepping into the right direction, and you're going to see signs of this, whether it's in your dreams or from just taking time to be quiet and taking your hands off of out of controlling things and trying to manipulate your reality so the sun does come out. If the sun's going to come out, the sun's going to come out, and the sun is always coming out. And so just know that this process and this transformation is divinely timed for you, and what you've put in, you will get out. And it's never too late to start operating from a place of love and to let the fear go. And the collective energy is the Death card. A major and massive and collective global transformation is taking place. After COVID, a lot of things happened. A lot of people realized their inherent value on Earth, and how it's not determined by how much money you make or by what someone else tells you you are, or how much someone else tells you you are important. It is a death of fear. It is a death of the old ways. This is an opportunity to let go of everything that's held us back, to process our trauma, to turn our pain into gold, and to meet the sunrise. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. The departure from the things that aren't working for us. What hasn't felt good, realizing that, naming it, acknowledging it, and moving on. Letting the past go. But we can't do this until we feel into it. And we have that contrast of what doesn't feel good and what feels good about what's coming. And there's a lot coming to feel good about. That doesn't mean it's sunshine and rainbows every moment of every day, but that's what gives us contrast. And contrast gives us beauty. And so let's all step into this transformation together. Let's start choosing love over fear. Let's start being kind to ourselves so that we can be kinder to each other and kinder to our planet, which desperately needs that. And so, yeah. I love you all, and we can rise to this occasion. And like I've said, it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable to go through major transformation and transition. It's not always pretty. But in my mind, it's all beautiful, and it's all necessary. I'm going to draw a couple cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. We have Truth Be Told and Poised. The Truth Be Told card is an owl with a window that's opening to a place inside where lies the heart and soul. And that is where true wisdom comes from. And to know fully what direction to step into right now, we must open our hearts and let the truth out. We must be honest with ourselves and those around us so that we can step forward with integrity. Real transformation cannot happen otherwise. And poised. It's like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is pulling up on the reins and ready to go, ready to set forth. He is poised for adventure. He is poised for success. He is poised for excitement. He is poised to have his voice heard. And that is his or her. These energies are not gender specific. They are energies. And we're ready. We're ready to go. It's about any unfinished business, tying up loose ends, letting go what needs to let go, because we are poised and ready to start down a really beautiful path. The next chapter of being in our power, speaking our truth, living our purpose, and being more compassionate and kind towards one another. And all of that is love. Thank you all. If you like this video or it resonated, please push the subscribe button, share it, and have a great day. Bye-bye.